Hi, I'm Lizzie. I'm 20. I'm from Hertfordshire. I'm a bit of a firecracker, so I'm gonna tell it like it is, whether the lads in the Manor like it or not. Might be why I'm still single, actually. I've been single for 240 months, so I'm ready to get back out there. If there's someone worthy of me in the Manor, that is.
Hi, I'm Emma, and I'm the life of the party. I deserve the best treatment because I wouldn't put up with anything other. I've only ever been in situationships, but I'm ready for a proper boyfriend. I've only ever been with men that were ugly, cocky, know-it-alls, that I wasn't actually attracted to. But now I'm ready for every Brit's dream. I'm gonna bag a billionaire. Woo!
Hi, I'm Anne. I have a great personality. I also have an ex who absolutely crushed me. I hope I never see him again. I got tired of being his mum and cleaning up after him. I'm ready to be taken care of, like a tiny mouse, being held firmly, but also with care.
Hi, I'm Lydia. I'm family-oriented, as in someone impregnate me, please. Not as in I want to be around my family at all. Lizzie's my older sister, and I know it's custom for older sisters to be married off before you can be courted or whatever, but I'm fit and a bit of a trendsetter. And Mom's favourite, don't tell Lizzie.
It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. I am Lady Susan. I will be your guide, your lady-in-waiting, your mummy dearest, as we trudge through the turbulent sea that is modern courtship. As a widow, I'm no stranger to the ups and downs of marriage, men, and murder. Morning. I said morning. Now, let's meet the gentleman. If you like what you see, find yourself in a curtsy. Once you are bowed before him, he will decide who is worth saving from the clutches of spinsterhood.
Clutches of what?
Let's meet our first man.
I'm George K, and I'm here to stay. No, seriously. I'm so excited to be here in the Manor, meeting all these lovely birds. I'm so excited to meet a girl who's down to earth, doesn't take herself too seriously, loves the outdoors, and wants to do it all with me.
Welcome, George K. What are you looking for in a wife?
Well, I never learned to cook.
Right. Oh, Emma, you seem to have an eye out for George here.
He's so high and mighty. Yeah, well, we do kind of know each other.
We have some mutuals. Round Ivory.
Oh, I'm George Knightley. I love helping people. Have another drink. Yeah, I also can't cook though.
Right, yeah.
Well, George, this is marriage manor, so put any silly inklings of love aside. You get to choose who you want to kill, court. But first, these gentle ladies get to decide if they fancy you. Now, ladies, if you fancy George here, you may bow to him. So, two gentlewomen have lowered themselves.
Well phrased.
Anne and Lydia. Lydia, why did you step forward?
Oh, well, he's quite fit, isn't he?
Anne, what about you?
Well, my ex was a manipulative narcissist, and George looks proper and secure, so that's really working for me.
You have an ex. Can he cook?
Well, George, you have your pick. Anne or Lydia?
Well, obviously Anne.
You may bow to her from a healthy 5-foot distance. We have our first couple, Anne and George K. You've chosen Anne. Why's that?
Well, I like a girl that can dish it out a bit. And I'm a bottom.
All right. Ready to meet the next victim? Gentlemen.
Most definitely.
My name's Wentworth, but the ladies can call me Captain. I'm 31 and a total self-starter. Worked my way up the ranks all the way to captain, just like I'm gonna work my way around this manor to find the perfect bride. I'm looking for someone who's absolute mother material, but not afraid to swab my deck. My main ick is probably when the woman cares more about the coin than the man. My ex knows something about that.
Faith, that's my ex.
Remember that ex who crushed me?
He's proper handsome.
Listen.
Well done, Anne. Didn't think you had it in you.
Welcome, Wentworth. Are you ready to meet your future wife?
She can't be worse than the last girl I courted.
He's a busy boy.
Well, you've got plenty of beautiful and intelligent fresh meat. I mean, women here.
She just calls me. Am I crazy?
Well, miladies, make your deepest obeisance if you fancy Captain Wentworth. And just to keep things interesting, any lady in a couple may bow her head as well.
There he was, just looking so stupid and perfect. Just wanted to hit him. Or hit on him. Can I say that? Is that cheeky?
Aye, aye, Captain. Two beautiful gentlewomen would like to get to know you. Who will you choose?
G'day, ladies. Anne. Of course, she's here. Oh, the men are her type. Rich.
Frederick.
Ah, yes, you two have a history. But you see, Captain, Anne here is already coupled up.
Ah!
Anne, if you'd like, you can still curtsy for your old flame.
Don't bother, Lady Susan. Anne's made it very clear she's too good for me.
Anything to say to that, Anne?
What's that? Couldn't hear anything over the sound of a bitch.
I'm not saying she's a fortune hunter, but she didn't want me before I was a captain, did she?
All right, Wentworth. You've caught the eyes of both Emma and Lydia.
Is no one else hearing this?
Who will you choose?
We'll be carting Lydia.
Really? Is this for real? Can't be asked.
Gentle ladies, are we excited to meet the next gentleman? Please welcome George W.
What up, George W. here. I love three things: transportation methods, shooting, and my mum's cooking. I wouldn't say I'm afraid of commitment because I'm not afraid of anything. I'm George W., and you're not ready for me.
Welcome, George W. So far, we've got two couples, Anne and George K., and Lydia and Wentworth. However, all the ladies can still curtsy to indicate they fancy you.
Oh, that's great, isn't it, ladies?
Stop it. He's too fair.
Gentle ladies, now's your time. Curtsy if you fancy George W.
So I'm standing there, thinking, we're down to the last two men, and somehow I'm still on my own.
Liddy!
What is she bowing for? That trollop's already got a couple.
Ooh, George W., aren't you inclining heads? Wentworth, how do you feel now your girl's head is already turning?
It's early days, isn't it?
Well, George, you have your pick. Emma or Lydia?
I'm a lucky man, ain't I, Lady Susan?
Stop it, you.
No.
I wasn't going to find myself in a curtsy for him. But that George W., well, I have eyes, haven't I?
Unclench your twat, Wentworth. I'm going with Emma.
Day one and I'm already fuming.
When he kissed her hand, that was proper romantic.
Excellent. Here's to our third couple, Emma and George W.
Not for long.
Emma, how are you feeling?
I'm a wee bit scandalised at the minute.
Emma's a bit cheeky, isn't she? Oh no, I like that.
George W.
Oh, proper chuff, you know.
I've always had a taste for the finer things. Between Emma and Lydia, I think I made the right pick.
Lydia, how are you feeling?
Might just wet myself.
Lydia's a bit cheeky, isn't she?
Seems it. You've curtsied for every man, whereas your sister hasn't struck but once.
Good things come to those who wait. I wanted to see me options.
Well, get ready for your final option. Please welcome Darcy to the Manor.
Darcy, 27, and I'm not like the other lads. Feel like I was born in the wrong time period, like I should have been born in the 1720s or something. I don't play games. My good opinion once lost is lost forever. I'm just here because my good friend Bingley put me up to it. You're a bastard, Bingley! He's not here.
Oh, me. Right, ladies.
Welcome, Darcy.
Oi, you're from where I'm from.
Now, Darcy, as you are the last of our gentlemen, most of the others are already killed off. I mean, paired off.
Did you say...
So unless any of you lovely ladies would like to step forward for Darcy...
Superb.
It's all right, lad. We'll be brothers-in-law.
Except your girl's head is already turned for every blow.
Leave Lydia out of this.
What?
Is it too late to just leave?
Oh, thanks, mate.
I only meant...
Do you want to join him, Wentworth? Leave the matchmaking for the adults.
I want attention too!
Well, she wants attention. Leave it to the girl from Ivory.
Where the fuck is Highbury?
It's where literate people live, George. Don't worry, you've never been there.
I take it you two know each other.
I wouldn't say we know each other. Does God know ants exist? Sure, but he doesn't pay much mind.
Oh, so you're God in this situation? How humble.
All right, let's welcome our final couple, Darcy and Lizzie. And with that, we have our couples for this year's Marriage Manor.